French sociologist Emile Durkheim, all societies in all eras have had conflicts and crimes. Even in indigenous societies, these challenges have existed. But did you know that even nowadays, indigenous societies also have their own ways of resolving conflicts, delivering justice, and holding their representatives accountable? Some even have their own versions of courts and tribunals. It's a fascinating journey into a world of justice that's quite different from what many of us are familiar with. For example, the Sami people from Northern Europe have their own system of justice called Oidneme, which is based on oral tradition. We can also talk about the Maori in New Zealand, the Xavante in Brazil, the Ayoreo in Bolivia, the Navajo in America, and the Khoikhoi in Africa. All these peoples have their own ways of bringing together people who are in conflict and reaching a position, or to punish people who have attacked someone in the community. Are you curious? Shall we see how it happens? Let's start our journey with the Sami people, who reside in the northern regions of Europe. But before start, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Join us in creating the largest online repository of cultures, peoples, and traditions. Support this initiative and never miss any of our fascinating episodes. Well, among the Sami, disputes often arise over issues related to reindeer herding, which is a crucial aspect of their traditional way of life. When conflicts arise, community elders and leaders come together to mediate. Their mediation process is based on oral traditions and deep-rooted customs, ensuring that everyone involved has a say. The goal here is not to punish, but to restore harmony. Resolutions might involve agreements on the division of grazing lands or responsibilities among herders. What's fascinating is that these resolutions are binding, not through written contracts, but through the strong sense of community trust and honor. Maori, New Zealand. The Maori of New Zealand, a people renowned for their rich cultural heritage, is also peculiar. Disputes in Maori communities can encompass a range of topics, including land ownership and resource management. To address such conflicts, the Maori rely on a practice called wakawanangatanga, which means establishing relationships. Here, appointed tribal leaders, known as kaumatua, play a pivotal role in mediating disputes. They facilitate dialogue between parties and seek resolutions that align with Maori values and traditions. In some cases, a hui or community meeting is convened to allow everyone affected by the dispute to share their perspectives. Resolutions often involve restorative justice, where the parties involved agree on reparations, land-sharing agreements, or cultural ceremonies to heal the rift. The emphasis here is on reconciliation and strengthening community ties. Xavante, Brazil. Now, let's see the Xavante people that inhabit the central western region of Brazil. Disputes among the Xavante can revolve around land rights, resources, or social issues. These matters are resolved through councils of elders. In Xavante justice, elders, who are respected for their wisdom and experience, convene to listen to both sides of the dispute. Their role is to mediate and guide the conversation toward a solution that respects the community's values and traditions. Resolutions may involve agreements on land use, hunting rights, or compensation for damages. These agreements are not imposed, but are rather reached through consensus and communal consent, ensuring that harmony is restored within the community. The Ayoreo, Bolivia. Now let's see the case of the Ayoreo people. Disputes within Ayoreo communities often pertain to land and resource allocation. When conflicts arise, village leaders called Jeporika are responsible for mediation. The Ayoreo value open dialogue, and disputing parties are encouraged to express their grievances and concerns. The Jeporika, known for their impartiality and wisdom, listen attentively and strive to find common ground. Resolutions may involve redefining land boundaries, specifying resource-sharing arrangements, or collective labor efforts. The Ayoreo prioritize community cohesion, and their approach to dispute resolution reflects their commitment to maintaining harmony among their people. The Navajo Nation in America. And what about the Navajo Nation, the largest federally recognized tribe? Disputes in Navajo communities can range from family matters to land and water rights. To mediate these disputes, the Navajo Nation Judicial Branch has established peacemaking programs. Peacemakers, who are respected community members, facilitate discussions and negotiations. Their approach emphasizes consensus building and restoring balance within the community. Resolutions may involve restitution, apologies, or agreements on land usage. The Navajo Nation's approach reflects their deep cultural connection to their land and their commitment to the well-being of their people. These examples demonstrate the diversity and richness of Indigenous approaches to justice. While the specifics may vary, a common thread unites them: the emphasis on community, dialogue, and restoration over punitive measures. As we delve deeper into these unique systems, you'll gain a deeper appreciation for the wisdom and resilience of Indigenous cultures in maintaining justice and harmony within their communities. The Khoikhoi, Africa. Finally, let's venture into Africa to explore the Khoikhoi people, known for their deep connection to the land and herding traditions. Conflicts within Khoikhoi communities can arise over cattle ownership or grazing territories. To address these disputes, the Khoikhoi rely on community councils. In Khoikhoi society, community elders and leaders gather to listen to both parties involved. Their role is to mediate the disagreement, drawing upon their knowledge of traditional customs and values. Resolutions often involve agreements on cattle sharing, land access, or compensation for any damages incurred during the dispute. These resolutions are binding because they are rooted in the collective trust and respect within the community. Modern challenges. Indigenous justice systems, while incredibly resilient and effective, are not immune to challenges, especially in the face of modernization and external influences. One of the significant challenges is the encroachment of outside legal frameworks and norms on these traditional systems. As modern societies expand into Indigenous territories, legal systems that prioritize individual rights and punitive measures often collide with the communal and restorative principles of Indigenous justice. Additionally, the erosion of Indigenous lands and resources can lead to disputes that are challenging to resolve within the confines of traditional justice. Climate change, resource extraction, and urbanization can disrupt the delicate balance that many Indigenous communities have maintained for generations. Moreover, globalization has brought new complexities, such as cross-border disputes and interactions with non-Indigenous legal systems. These challenges can strain the resources and capacities of Indigenous justice systems. In response to these challenges, many Indigenous communities are exploring innovative ways to adapt their justice systems while preserving their core principles. Some are engaging in legal advocacy to protect their territorial rights and maintain jurisdiction over legal matters within their communities. They are actively seeking recognition and respect for their traditional justice systems on national and international levels. Furthermore, technological advancements, including digital communication and databases, are being harnessed to improve record-keeping and communication among Indigenous communities. This helps them manage their justice processes more effectively and efficiently. Collaboration with non-governmental organizations and legal experts is also becoming increasingly common. Indigenous communities are tapping into external resources to bolster their capacity to address complex legal issues. Through these adaptations, Indigenous societies are working to find a balance between preserving their cultural heritage and addressing the evolving needs of their communities in the modern world. It's a testament to their resilience and commitment to maintaining justice systems that prioritize healing, reconciliation, and community well-being. Now, as we reflect on this captivating journey through Indigenous justice systems, it's time to weave together the insights we've gathered. Imagine a world where justice is a communal effort, where the community is at the heart of the process. Decisions are not imposed, but are born from the collective wisdom of the group, guided by the impartiality of respected elders. This is the essence of Indigenous justice. In these systems, justice isn't about punitive measures or retribution. It's a healing-centered approach that prioritizes restoring harmony, reconciling relationships, and repairing harm within the community. It's a powerful reminder that there are alternative paths towards justice. The foundational principles of these Indigenous systems, rooted in culture and tradition, reflect the rich heritage of each community. They remind us of the importance of preserving our cultural identity in the pursuit of justice. Now, how does this compare to the American legal system, which often focuses on individual punishment and incarceration? It's a thought-provoking contrast, but it's also an opportunity for innovation. Now, let's contemplate how the Indigenous justice systems we've explored might inspire new ideas in our own legal framework. While it's true that the challenges facing modern American society are complex and multifaceted, could we find value in indigenous principles, especially when addressing minor offenses? Picture a scenario where the strengths of these indigenous systems influence our own, leading to innovative approaches. Could we envision a legal system that integrates the wisdom of indigenous justice while maintaining the existing structures? Many have already started to explore this possibility, seeking a justice system that prioritizes healing, reconciliation, and community well-being. But let's delve deeper into this inquiry. Are there aspects of indigenous justice that could offer solutions to issues we face in our society today? Can we adapt their principles to address minor offenses in a more holistic and community-centered way? How might we balance individual accountability with communal healing? Great questions to think about. Now, it's your turn to join the conversation. What are your thoughts on these indigenous justice systems? Were you aware of these unique approaches to justice? Are there specific aspects of indigenous justice that you find particularly inspiring or applicable to modern society? What lessons can we learn from these indigenous systems to create a more harmonious and healing-centered approach to justice? As we draw to a close in our exploration of indigenous justice systems, we invite you to engage with us further. If you found this journey as fascinating as we did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell. By doing so, you become part of a community dedicated to building the largest online repository of cultures, peoples, and traditions. Join us as we embark on this enlightening adventure, ensuring you never miss any of our captivating episodes. Exploring different cultures not only broadens your horizons, but also deepens your self-awareness and enriches your cultural repertoire. It's an ongoing journey of discovery, and we're thrilled to have you along for the ride. Before we part ways, we'd like to introduce you to our ebooks, available in the pinned comment below. Dive into the fascinating world of global cultures and explore the culinary traditions of diverse peoples worldwide. It's a fantastic way to expand your knowledge and culinary skills while savoring the flavors of our diverse world. Thank you for being a part of our cultural odyssey. We look forward to sharing more incredible stories with you in our future episodes. Until then, stay curious, keep exploring, and let's continue celebrating the beauty of our world's cultures together.